Hello everybody and welcome back to Tekkit. Now I have a bit of a confession to make. Things didn't quite go as I'd expected them to between the last episode and this one. So I made my power suit, as you can see, and I thought, now I've got my power suit, I'll be pretty invincible. But I used quite a lot of resources building the servos and the bits and bobs involved. So I thought I'd go and do a bit of mining off camera. So I put my power suit armor away and I got out my old like equipment, and I went down into one of the mines that I found via or near one of the temple that I've got, and did some mining. Came back, like used my silk touch to gather loads of redstone and loads of other cool things, and pulverized it and got loads of resources and was really impressed. Then went down a second time, thinking I was being a bit cocky and thinking I was going to get some more, and a creeper exploded me into lava, and I died, and I lost all of my really cool equipment, I lost all of my tools, I lost everything. So I have been dealing with replacing them. So I've managed to get another silk touch. I've also got this one in here, which I've got Fortune 3 on. So I was very lucky with those two enchant blocks. But mostly I've been using the books that I've got, and the chance that I've been able to collect from the grinder by retrieving them with this this bad boy in here. So I've managed to recover. I've now got a Smite 4, Fire Exit 2, a Breaking 3, Looting 2 sword, which doesn't kill as quickly as my Sharpness 4 one did, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But I've managed to replace most of my tools, and I've now put my power suit armor back on, and I'm basically going to maintain this river. I've been having a massive problem with this system at the moment. I'm trying to keep 2 pigs and 2 cows only in here, but every time I come outside again, it seems to have added more adults to that end. I can't work out, mostly because I want to try and get rid of this backlog. As you can see, I've moved the meat into this tank here, and I've moved the portable tank with the pink slime in away and returned the grinder back. The reason for this is because this leads me on to what I want to do in this episode. So if everything seems a bit different, because I haven't really managed to work out what it was I had and what I'm missing. I've built another green jet backpack, and I lost a full contents of my backpack and everything. It was just the perfect situation. I was happily mining away at some, I think it was some redstone, and I heard that lovely tss, oh crap. As I jumped to get away from it, it exploded and took out a layer of the stone below me, and it was just over the top of a massive lake of lava. So I dropped down into the lake of lava and I started to die, and I was looking around, and it was just there was no flat edges, there was nothing I could do, and yeah, I just died. All of my equipment exploded around me into the lava, 100% gone. Bugger. I then spent a few game days collecting lots and lots of XP. It's made a lot easier by the fact that, see, I've just literally a second ago I went in there and there was 2 pigs and 2 cows. Now there's 4 cows. Don't know what's going on. Cows are just being a pain in the ass. But because of the night vision and because of the power armor, what I've been doing is on this massive flat area of land around me is at night just running around killing everything that spawns. Just having massive fights. So I've managed to get myself a lot of XP. I actually need to get rid of this XP because it's too high, isn't it? Do I have any books? I do have a book. Excuse me. It's not actually worth the book because I can recover it. I wonder. If I had... Oh, there's a diamond sword there. Oh, that's me to try and get the sharpness back on again. I was thinking... No, have I used them all? Damn it. Used them all. I remember reading somewhere a long time ago that you have a higher chance of getting really good enchants on a gold sword. But because I can recover enchantments, would it be logical to use gold tools then to enchant and then extract them from the gold tools to put onto my actual weapons? Is this a good idea? Knockback 2. 30 level enchant for knockback 2? No. So clearly not. That it's just diabolical. So as you can see, it's nighttime by the minimap, but it's daytime outside. So what I've been doing is just rampaging around looking for enemies. So you can see they've all spawned over there. So just charging over there, oops, and just fighting in order to get my levels back up, and then enchanting, extracting when I needed to, and swapping them all around, using the books and the anvil. This is actually my second anvil, just to get them up to date. But anyway, that's enough of the background on what's gone well and what's gone wrong. What we're going to have a look at today is taking that purple little pink slime bastard that I mentioned in the last episode, and building a auto spawnery thingamajiggy. So we need magma cream, emeralds, redstone reception core, and nether wart. So have we got enough slime? Got loads of slime. Into blaze rod. I've got nether wart as well. Yep, nether wart. So let's make the blaze rod into the blaze powder, into the magma cream. That's easy enough. One piece nether wart. 2 emeralds. Whoops. Nether wart, magma cream, emeralds. Plastic. I've got some plastic. Plastic. Redstone reception coil. Machine block's always a machine block, isn't it? So that brings me the auto spawner. Now what I've done while I was waiting for night times to pass, etc., I'm watching you, is I've also built this little arena here. So it's all set up and ready to go, I hope. So we have at the bottom of here the power. So this should be powerful enough to maintain what I need. I'm then going to need to put the pipe to it. Now the reason I've made this particular environment is because I should be able to spawn anything I want into here, but because it's too high, they can't get out. It's because I've got my power suit on, I can jump out. So we should be able to have a little bit of a fight in there with it. Also I've stylized it with lapis bricks and whitestone bricks, just because I didn't really have any idea what I wanted to look like. The one remaining thing that we need to do then is power this particular bad boy. And I've been playing with the assembly table, and I've been making some a specialist type of gate. So if you take one of these pulsating chipsets, which is just redstone and a ender pearl, and a redstone iron chipset, you get and a normal gate as well, plus a gate. You get these I can remember. I can pronounce it in my head, but I can't pronounce it out loud. Autarkic, I think is the word. Autarkic gates. Now the autarkic gate is very useful because you can set it to basically mimic a redstone engine. So you place it onto a Varlis and you tell it basically if you've got let's say if we've got some items in the inventory, put out an energy pulse. So we don't have to have anything next to it. But if I ever threw, like, let's say I threw some dirt away, it would turn on and it would then extract the dirt and throw it into the void. So it means I don't have to have that engine running permanently, which might obviously lag my system out. But we can also hopefully do the same thing here. So we need to put the mob essence into the didn't bring one with me. Need to put the mob essence into the spawner. So if we take the autarkic gate, bang it onto here, and then put a redstone. So we should be able to tell it to receive a redstone signal. So we turn that off now. Does that go away? Yeah. So we can switch it on and off from here. But we've got an energy pulse, and that will then extract mob essence into here. So we turn that on. We should see some mob essences arrive. Okay. I might have realized a flaw in my plan. Where did I put my pink slime? Because, oh, thank God. If I didn't have my pink slime, then if for any reason I put it in my old backpack and then taken it underground, obviously I'd have lost it. That would have been a very sad day. There's one more thing we want to do with this pink slime that I was watching when I was trying to learn to make sure I could do this. Is there is a, what's they called? There is a type of syringe called a slime embiggening syringe, and this means we can take a little slime and make it much bigger. It costs 2 slime to do it, but basically we want it to spawn, or we want to spawn the best slime that we can. So we want to grab another one of these. Basically, we want to put our pink slime down. Which one's got the slime in it? Put our pink slime down, slime embiggening it, and then capture it again. So now we've got a much bigger slime, and we could even try and do it again. But what we really want to be able to do is put it into here. What? No! Not... What? Why can't I pink... Ah, don't tell me I can't spawn pink slimes. Ah, this whole plan is foiled. Luckily I have a backup. Because I have been, again, while I was waiting, the best way to try and get XP, in my opinion, is to go to the nether and fight with the pigmen. And I killed a number of ghasts, and I have been collecting the enemies. I got some more of these safari nets, the reusable ones from the ghast tiers. So if I put him in here, whoa! Oh crap! So that's like an always-on situation. Now, annoyingly, I thought that was a wither skeleton, so that didn't quite play out as I wanted it to. But that's the logic behind it. Is that it will spawn enemies. Now obviously I could use a grinder to kill the enemies. So it's just a skeleton, it's not a wither skeleton. Magma cube and blaze. I don't want to spawn loads of blazes near my house. So what we can have to do with this pink slime then, to get the pink device that I want, we have to make another one of these embiggening syringes. That's not what I wanted. Just because I want to keep him safe, I'll use the reusable net. Spawn him, embiggen him, capture him, and then we can do it once more, because again, from what I was watching in the other video, this will help us basically get what we want and keep the slime. So spawn you, zap you, and then capture you, and hopefully kill you and get what we want, which is the little pink slime balls. I don't know what that is I've collected. What's this? Raw meat nuggets. Guessing that's what I make from the raw meat. But what we want here is this pink slime balls. So I'm now going to have to sacrifice this for a while, because I'm not going to be able to do what I want with it. But at least I know I can just make... If I catch an original slime, I must be able to spawn lots of original slimes, which means I can then probably make what I want. Oops, I don't know why that didn't work what I wanted it to do. You go in there, put the meat nuggets in there as well for now. Okay, so now that we have that, we can produce the laser drill and the laser drill precharger. So the laser drill requires diamonds and glowstone illuminators, and this is where the pink slime kicks in. The precharger, which I need in order to run the laser drill, requires a pink slime ball. And the idea behind this device is it collects resources for us. So what's one of these? So I've got nether quartz, hardened glass, redstone, and silver. So let's just grab a load of silver. I saw I needed some diamonds, I'll take those now. I've already forgotten what the recipe was. Hardened glass. And redstone. And some nether quartz, which is there. Can't remember how many of these needs, we'll make 10. But I've already prepared the magma crucible setup that I need. So there's the glowstone. So I'll make those. It needed plastic, which I don't have very much of. Let's just quickly grab you and put you into there. I'm guessing these can be used as lights or something as well. I might be wrong, but it seems logical that they'd be used as lights as well. Redstone reception coils and one piece of hardened glass. I've got one piece of hardened glass left. One sheet. 3 bars. Unfortunately, these bars need to be made into plastic by smelting them as well, isn't it? Into glass. So let's just quickly dump our inventory into the chest of things we might need eventually. Just throw the stone away. Space in there for some glass. I can't believe I haven't got any plastic anywhere. I must have plastic somewhere. I'm not this retarded. 2. Nope. Grr. So there's my laser drill. And now we need a laser drill precharger. So that's more plastic, more hardened. I'm running out of hardened glass, haven't I? Yep. So hardened glass was obsidian and pulverized lead, I believe. That can go in there. That can go in there. No hardened glass in there. Is that more pulverized lead? That is 2 obsidian. Luckily, I have been and collected some wood. So I can use my brand new minium stone that I had to build because I lost my first one in my death to make some more. I keep forgetting this part of it, isn't it? Make some more obsidian. Let's bang it all in there because there's plenty of it in there, isn't there? I'll give you some hardened glass. Make some more sheets. Redstone conductance coil. Haven't got any of them. Oh, can I make 3 already? 3. Brilliant. So that is much quicker than I was expecting to be able to make 3 of these. So, with that in mind then, 3 is enough to get this started. Let's just take a chest with me in case I can't work out what I'm doing. Actually, 3 is the perfect number for this because I've only got 3 energy cells. Cool. So 3 energy cells for 3 prechargers. Don't know how much energy a precharger requires actually. Probably something worth checking. Now there is a huge fear of just going to go over here and die, isn't there? So let's just dump some of our resources back in the relevant chests. Just for now. Guessing pink slime can go into the column of green slime as well. The number of cooked fish we've got is quite astronomical. That fisher has turned out to be quite effective, and because I have the auto feeder on, it's been particularly helpful. It is night time, so let's just sleep before we go and have a look at what this precharger does, and I'll show you how cool it's going to and effective it's going to be. So we could actually, if my understanding of it is correct, build it wherever we want. There is one more component that we need there, and that is a mining well. So we could do this anywhere we want. I don't think it actually matters because it doesn't mine. I thought it mined like from the world below it, but that's not technically true. It just uses the information of the world below it in order to basically just produce ore. So we could do it here. Oops. My good old. So let's just put the chest on top of this for a second, because this is going to go like a bat out of hell. So we're going to just basically create a tunnel all the way down to the center of the earth, is the plan. Come on. What's this fall in the hole now? So if we drop down here, it should see all the way down to bedrock. So what we need to do here is put this there, and then take the drill, put the drill over the top, like so, and then just for now, put the chest on top of the drill. That will collect the resources that it finds, and then place the prechargers around the drill like this. Apparently it can't pass through grass. And then you provide each of the prechargers with some power, in this case from an energy cell. And now this should be working. So it's working, and it is going to start focusing on producing and generating ores. So obviously one more precharger would make it work a bit more efficiently. But when it hits the top of this, just check for any mobs. I keep forgetting if it's night or day. So every time it gets to the top of here, which will be quicker when we put the final precharger on, which we've got some more plastic, you'll see an ore pop up. Now in this case it can produce nether ores as well, which is not necessarily ideal. But we can use a frame, I think. No, it's not a frame. What's it called? It's called like a focus. There it is. So a laser focus. So we can use the laser focuses to direct it to focus on a particular type of ore. I think light blue is the one that you want for diamonds, for example. Black is coal, and so on and so forth. Green, one of the two greens is obviously emeralds, so you can use it to find its own ore. But it finds the ore block, which is the useful thing. So obviously there we just found an ore block and another ore. So if we take the nether ore block, rather than obviously just picking it up, where's my wheel? It produces the ores for all of them, so even diamond ore, which you can obviously then put through the pulverizer, exactly as you normally would, and it will generate the dust, which you can then use to create the ores. But nether ore produces a lot more dust, so that produced 4 pieces of dust rather than 2. So this precharger, this combination of the precharger and the laser drill, will now just sit and almost continuously find me ores in the world. So some redstone ore. So quartz is not ideal, but it's doing what it needs to do. How fast is it draining these? It does use a lot of power, which is not actually, to be fair, I don't really know how much power it uses, but we have, now that we've got this set up here, we do have an abundance of resources for biofuel creation. I wonder if I attached a bio engine to each of these prechargers, if that would be sufficient to provide it enough power to do this. I could just power my ore collection entirely by biofuel. It'd be an interesting thing to find out, won't it? Well, that was the purpose of this episode, was to build the mob spawner, which I'm going to be honest, didn't do what I wanted it to do, because apparently the pink slime doesn't count as a mob, it only spawns the, I guess, vanilla mobs. So I need to go and decide which of the mobs is the one that I want to spawn, probably skeletons, and then put a grinder in place, so that the grinder can auto kill them. That will be the useful key factor here, isn't it? So I put a grinder, for example, put a grinder where these blue ones are. So put a grinder on all 4 sides, and then I can spawn skeletons. I can spawn the skeletons and let this kill it. Best case scenario, I'll find a slime in the world. I need another reusable safari net though, don't I? Because I've had to use mine to hold the pink slime. But what have we got now? Iron again, gold. So it's just happily wandering along, pottering along, just collecting lots and lots of lovely ores for me. So this is going to be something we're going to have to do in the next episode, is properly look at powering this. I'll build another precharger, and then we'll have a look at how to power it, and then also how to connect it to my home network. Alright guys, so I hope you've enjoyed the episode. We've looked at a couple of things here, the auto spawner with the mob essences that we're collecting from our farm, and also this laser drill, which isn't necessarily as deadly to the world as the quarry is, but is more selective in the sort of thing that it produces. So it's going to give us lots and lots of wonderful, wonderful resources, which we are then going to be able to use to produce all of our future machines. So we even get glowstone apparently. So this crazy device pretty much collects everything we could ever need. And these are all expired now. Well, I will see you in the next episode, guys. Bye for now.